For most of human history, space felt like a distant, unreachable realm. It was the domain of brave astronauts, giant telescopes, and science fiction dreams. But in our modern era, the nature of space is fundamentally shifting. Space is no longer just a destination. It is rapidly becoming a global economy. Consider the simple act of opening a digital map on your smartphone. Behind that screen, a complex network of satellites is working in perfect harmony. Every time a ship navigates the vast ocean, it relies on these orbital signals. Even remote villages now gain access to the world through high-speed internet from orbit. Weather forecasts that save lives depend entirely on the data gathered from above. Disaster warnings and military communications are now anchored to these celestial sentinels. Even the timing systems that power our global financial markets rely on satellites. The strange reality is that most people go about their day without ever noticing. Space has quietly evolved into an invisible infrastructure for modern civilization. We often focus on the rocket launch as the main spectacle of this industry. The fire, the smoke, and the thunderous countdown are undeniably dramatic and beautiful. Yet we must remember that the launch is merely the doorway to the real work. The true economic engine begins only after the satellite reaches its designated orbit. One satellite might be dedicated to tracking the path of a powerful storm. Another might be busy measuring the health and carbon absorption of our forests. Others work to provide seamless connectivity for airplanes flying across continents. Some help farmers monitor soil moisture and water usage to improve crop yields. Thousands of these machines now work together like a vast digital nervous system. This network is effectively wrapped around our planet, constantly pulsing with data. This is why the space economy is no longer just about reaching the moon or Mars. It is about making our home planet more measurable, connected, and predictable. However, this rapid expansion into orbit brings significant new challenges. The space around Earth is becoming increasingly crowded with human-made objects. Space debris travels at incredible speeds, moving faster than any bullet. Even a tiny fragment of metal can cause catastrophic damage to an expensive satellite. More launches mean more competition, more complex regulations, and greater responsibility. The future of space is not simply a race upward into the unknown. It is a complex test of global coordination and sustainable management. Can we build a thriving economy without turning our orbit into a junkyard? Can we use these tools to actively protect Earth instead of just watching it change? Can space become a tool for everyday life rather than a symbol of national power? The next frontier is the invisible layer above us, quietly running our modern world.